Alright, what is the CFG scale? What's this generation parameter? Basically, it's intuitive. The lower it is, the less it follows the prompt literally. The higher, the more it follows it. What do we mean by prompt in text-to-speech? When generating an image, it's easy to understand. If I ask for a cupcake in Antarctica, if I say, follow the prompt strictly, it'll show a cupcake and Antarctica. But if I say, take it easy, it'll get more creative. But here we're talking about voice, text to speech. What does it mean in this context? Well, throughout this text-to-speech, we have various configurations. Obviously, we can adjust condition settings like modifying the pitch more or less, or adjusting the speaking rate, the speed of speech. We can more or less modify a person's emotion. So, theoretically, the higher it's set, the more it'll respond to it. I've set it to anger now, telling it to follow my emotion. Theoretically, it should now make the audio sound super angry. What's going to happen? By not giving it room for creativity or to connect ideas on its own, and having to work with preset code, not literally, but to help you understand. If you have a straight path, you can't decide to avoid obstacles. Do you get it? If there's a log in the path and I must go straight, the log stays there. But with creativity, I might go around the log, arriving faster or more efficiently. Well, audio works more or less the same way. If I encounter something that makes the sound more saturated or worse, since you haven't given me enough creativity or power to modify it, it's going to stay as is. So we could argue that if I leave it at 5 to have full control, I hit generate audio, and maybe, though not necessarily, I'll generate completely saturated audio. In this case, it worked perfectly, but that's not always guaranteed. However, if I set it to 1, this time it worked well, sounding angry and all. If I set it to 1, it even gives an error. Look, it says it doesn't support scale 1. I'll increase it a bit, starting from how much. Okay, so basically this is what the CFG scale does. And now it's crashed, so yeah, don't set it to 1.